Good morning. It's Sunday, April 14. I'm outside in my little greenhouse and it's springtime, so I am getting ready to do some gardening. This is one of my favorite hobbies this time of year. I find there's a lot of parallels with what I do professionally and in my gardening. One of my favorite analogies is when I talk about tendon healing, is I talk about roots growing in the ground. So I use that analogy quite a bit. But what I want to talk a little bit about today, as I'm getting organized here, is seeds. I'm getting my soil ready to plant some greens, get things going, seed starters in my little greenhouse here. And since everything I've been posting about has been on our National Shoulder and Elbow Week, I want to talk a little about seed grants. What is a seed grant? Because people are asking, well, where's the money go that you're raising? You're raising all this money. What are you going to do with it? The American Shoulder Elbow Surgeons Foundation uses a lot of the money that we are raising to create what are called seed grants. And what's a seed grant? Well, a seed grant is just as it sounds. It's a small grant. So look at these little kale seeds here. Oh boy. Too many. They're so small you can barely see them here. Anyway, see the shows up there. Okay, so you get the idea. These are tiny little seeds, but they fund numerous grants that you would call seed grants. Seed grants maybe on the order of $10,000 to $20,000 per project, and the idea is that it will eventually blossom and bloom and create a big plant, or in this case, further research. I was the recipient of a seed grant a few years ago, my team and I. It was called the PJI grant, which stands for Periprosthetic Joint Infection. So we had a little project that we wanted to do that they gave us $10,000 to start, and it blossomed. It became a few publications, and we had some interesting findings that have now blossomed into a bigger grant that I'm currently working on that's about $50,000, and the hope is that grows into even more. So ideas, just like everything else, have to start somewhere, and they start with seeds. And so the American Shoulder Elbow Surgeons Foundation is trying to create more of these grants in order to fund needed research, because there's a lot of research that isn't profitable per se right away, that needs some, that is, let's say, has some risk to it, but the payoff may be way further down the road for a company to want to fund. But this organization has the ability to look at the big picture and decide where some of this money should go. It has potential, and not every seed turns into a beautiful flower, and some don't blossom, but that's the risk you take, and that's what's needed. You need sometimes to plant a lot of seeds for a few of them to blossom and grow and then become something greater. So that's my video on seeds and seed grants. So I hope you enjoy your weekend, and remember, Buffalo Shoulder and Elbow Week is coming up pretty soon, about a month, and thank you guys for all indulging me on social media. Take care.